back to the action. This is our main event at Claim to Fame. And if you've been watching this entire show like the rest of us from start to finish, you would definitely agree you're getting an early-ass Christmas present here tonight. Courtesy of the Urban Wrestling Association, this great showing we've been seeing from our UWA superstars and double X's. And our main event is nothing short of epic. We're seeing the returning Gene Starwind aligning with Spike and Samoa Joe to face the Nation of Violence's Vampiro, Vaughn, Kreed, and Vicious, Triple V you can call him. And now Samoa Joe tagged in here. And of course, after we saw earlier tonight, Lord Magma, the leader of the Nation of Violence, losing his UWA championship to Rampage, this is do or die for the Nation of Violence. If there's anything they have to do, they have to win tonight if the Nation of Violence wants to have some type of bragging rights going into 2011. As you see, Samoa Joe still battling with Vicious as Gene Starwind is holding Vaughn Kreed in place. And remember, folks, it was Vaughn Kreed and Gene Starwind's mind. It was Vaughn Kreed who attacked him at Bloodshed when the lights went out, obviously causing a real aneurysm to Gene Starwind, which played a role a month later when Gene Starwind fought Lord Magma in a rematch inside Hell in a Cell. It just wouldn't look like Gene Starwind's going to get the win. He's collapsed under all this pain through the middle of the cell, allowing Lord Magma to retain his title.
Seriously, folks, was there any doubt that it wasn't, the likes of Vaughn Kreed that gave him the aneurysm? In my eyes, the second I heard his outcome from the UWA doctors and trainers, I knew instantly it was Vaughn Kreed. But look at this, Vaughn Kreed back in, taking it to Samoa Joe. Former main event, Pandemonium main eventers here going at it.
After you say that, old Steven, I'm sure you're all wondering, well, if it's Vaughn Kreed that attacked Gene Starwind, shouldn't Vaughn Kreed be fired because per order of the Master Ring, which of course Gene Starwind used to make that match against Lord Magma, with the added stipulation that all Nation of Violence members are barred from ringside, including Vaughn Kreed. And Vaughn Kreed should be fired. Well, here's the thing. All this, it was Vaughn Kreed who attacked him at Bloodshed. That was all speculation. That's all this Gene Starwind's opinion. There's a lot of people who agree with Gene Starwind, think that he is right, but however, there's no concrete evidence to say it was Vaughn Kreed.
What, like UWA conspiracy theorists? What UWA conspiracy theorists are there?
Trust me, there are conspiracy theorists. I mean, so many people have been flooding my inbox. So many huge Vaughn Kreed marks out there say, I don't think it was Vaughn Kreed. I think it was too convenient that it was Vaughn Kreed. Even though he suffered an aneurysm. I mean, anybody can get an aneurysm from anything, just about any type of bodily trauma. Just because Vaughn Kreed has a move called the aneurysm does not mean it was automatically him that did it.
Nonetheless, we got to get some answers. We need to get to the bottom of this. Put this to rest once and for all. As you see Vampiro there, that double arm chokes him onto the big man, Samoa Joe. Going for the 3. Oh! Near fall.
All this time we've seen Vampiro unleash Hellfire and Brimstone. And look at this huge ass choke and dropping Joe right on his neck. Throwing all of his 285-pound girth on his neck. And falling with a nail in the coffin. Vampiro situation. Well, this could be it for Joe right here. Looks like those are going to help him this pin attempt, but Samoa Joe actually battling out of that pin attempt somehow. And now Samoa Joe actually able to battle back after being owned by Vampiro for like the last 2 minutes. Hits him that neck breaker. Don't forget, folks, these two men know each other quite well. These two men fought that Claim to Fame 08. I mean, and that night, it's 2 years from tonight, 2 years ago, I mean, we saw Vince McMahon interfere, and of course, saw Vaughn Kreed cash in his contract and allow Vampiro, and oh my goodness, vintage classic Samoa Joe, that huge Uranagi takedown, this tribronatizing Vampiro there. And look at this, Samoa Joe setting up Vampiro in the corner. You know what this means? He can go for a muscle buster and hits it in the middle of the ring. Pulls up Vampiro.
This could be a 3 count right here, making that kip up from Vampiro absolutely, utterly useless, and it does, as Vampiro is the first eliminated, throwing his 3-on-2 here. So of course that makes Samoa Joe, Gene Starwind, Spike versus the remaining members, Vaughn, Kreed, and Vicious. But where's Samoa Joe going? He's leaving in the back. Where are you going, Joe? Come on!
Now where the hell is he going? Just turning his back to his team and Gene Starwind going after him. Perhaps to get some answers here. And as hell, I mean, what's going on here, folks? And Gene Starwind was trying to chase him, and look at he's coming back to the ring here. Well, you don't think Samoa Joe's abandoning his team here? I mean, we all know from time to time Samoa Joe has done that in these tag team situations where he's walked out on his opposer, or he's been in situations where he doesn't celebrate in the ring with his team. For crying out loud, I mean, we were under the impression that Samoa Joe agreed to be on the team of Spike and Gene Starwind. I mean, we saw what happened on episode 40, and as we see Spike and Gene Starwind, these two so-called friends, working together to take out the big man, Vicious. Now, seeing as how Samoa Joe is leaving the ring, I guess that makes Spike the legal man now. And the Vaughn out of nowhere. Now, look at this hammer and sickle taking down Vicious there. And now we see Vaughn receiving that dropkick by Gene Starwind. And he's on that huge corkscrew press there, diving off the top rope, taking down Vaughn Kreed there. And oh my, that huge kick by Spike taking down Vicious in the middle of the ring.
Gotta get some answers for where Samoa Joe was headed off to, if he is going to come back in this match, because as far as I'm concerned, it's still 3-on-2. But look at Spike, that springboard, just that side kick to the temple of Vicious.
We saw in episode 40 Samoa Joe somewhat reluctant to join up with, Spike and Gene Starwind, but he assumed that he was agreeing with the alliance because he came out to Spike's aid later that night. I mean, Samoa Joe said originally he didn't want to be a part of this because he had his own way about taking care of the nation of violence, and what he meant by that, I have no effing idea. I think it's too late to speculate now. Can't really see Samoa Joe coming back anytime later tonight during this match or whatever. And he looked like he was dead set on abandoning his team. And look at this, Spike in a no man's land. He's double teamed by the Nation of Violence there. And we've seen what Vaughn Kreed and the Vicious can do. We saw him just destroy and go the extra mile to hurt the Gridiron Greats. Believe it or not, folks, the Gridiron Greats were scheduled to be a part of the show tonight, but couldn't because they suffered injuries, no thanks to the Nation of Violence. They will be out of action for at least temporarily.
Saw Gene Starwind just begging, asking for Spike with a tag on the corner there on the apron. Spike really needs to get a tag and to make Gene Starwind in this match with the legal man. But Spike trying to get Vaughn Kreed out here. Vicious, of course, breaks it up. Everyone in this arena as well as at home as well as me and you, Rock, and want to see this epic clash between Vaughn Kreed and Gene Starwind. And Gene Starwind really needs to get his revenge, and we might see it here. And Gene Starwind, Vicious on the outside here, going to take the coward's way out. Come on!
Classic Vaughn Kreed trying to pick his spots there, so to speak. And obviously, this rivalry between Gene Starwind and Vaughn Kreed goes pretty damn deep, and it's not just the whole, controversy, rather, if Vaughn Kreed attacked Gene Starwind or not at Bloodshed. You also got to remember that it was Vaughn Kreed that actually stole the Master Ring from Gene Starwind on episode 37 of Assault, and he wasted that last wish from the Master Ring at Holiday Bash to banish Planet X from the UWA for good. If you want to talk about pissing people off, and Vaughn Kreed accomplished that. He not only did he piss off Gene Starwind, but he pissed off Planet X and all the fans for what he did with that Master Ring. I mean, that's the thing about Vaughn Kreed. He always finds a way to steal the Master Ring. He did it last with the Destroyer. He did it again this year with Gene Starwind.
Look at this, Gene Starwind getting the revenge rightfully earned, rightfully for he deserves. Just beating Vaughn Kreed while he's down. His vicious kicks to the side. And now his arms lips on. Oh my, that corkscrew! Gene Starwind's definitely appreciating that, and the fans give him an applause in return. And now Gene Starwind setting Vaughn Kreed up here. Oh my! Hits that vicious DDT. It's dropped him down with some serious impact. Now setting him up. Back hand fist right there.
And oh my, turns him down with that galactic ley line. Just flops him across the ring there. And Vaughn Kreed actually hightailing on the ring somehow. And wait a minute, he just baits Gene Starwind and walks into the aneurysm. And folks, and oh my! Right on the concrete floor, the spikes on that DDT. And look at this spike on top rope here. And a huge moonsault taking out Vicious right in front of us as the announcement just explodes. And look at this. A spike with a V on the ropes, and thankfully the spike broke up that pin attempt. I mean, it could have been Ursula, Areano, and Koko all over again. My goodness, what a huge main event we're getting here tonight. I mean, it's not very common in UWA to have a CPV, the tag team match as a main event. I mean, obviously it's very rare, but quite frankly, with as much riding and stake as this match, it definitely earns the main event spot. And look at this. Wait, Gene Starwind in the middle of the ring, setting up Vaughn Kreed for his patented maneuver here. He spins him around and sends him down with the Outlaw Star Smash. He's won so many matches and victories with this move, but got away with a quick kick out by Vaughn Kreed there.
Still not enough, even after the Outlaw Star Smash and the Galactic Ley Line. Vaughn Kreed somehow coming back each and every time. But oh my! Pardon the pun, but a vicious footprint. And continuing to boots repeated shots on a Gene Starwind. Gene Starwind Irish whip here. Oh my! Huge spine buster! Cutting him in half. I can cut someone in half with a spine buster is beyond me, but Vicious almost did it! I'm sorry if I'm getting too into it, but nonetheless, look at Vicious. Got him on his shoulders. Oh my! Sat him down with that power bomb. Oh, come on, get on the feet on the ropes. The referee's blind as a bat.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so many matches tonight where we've seen some people use that cheap-ass pin. And look at this, throws the referee in the corner, and it's Gene Starwind. Look at this. Vintage nation of violence, just using the referee as a weapon.
Referee Robert Sweeney so blind here tonight. I'm not even sure if he even saw himself being thrown into Gene Starwind there. Oh my! Headbutt on a Gene Starwind. This is turning him around. Gene Starwind looked rocked. Oh my, what a huge skull. Crushed his skull there. Gene Starwind looking for the tag. Spike going on the top rope. And a huge diving throw suplex. Just leveling Vicious there. And wait a minute. He has Vicious throttled here. Look at Spike hitting the gateway shuffle here on the Vicious. His huge punches to the face, one right after the other. And falling with that huge knee to the face as he sees Gene Starwind taking care of Vaughn Kreed on the outside. Gene Starwind can somehow keep Vaughn Kreed out of this. Spike, we might see Spike get his right revenge on Vicious after the brutal loss he took at Pandemonium. Could he possibly get it? And he did it! He beat Vicious! Good Spike finally getting his revenge on Big Vicious, avenging that loss from Pandemonium 10 and proving the naysayers wrong. And it's such a damn shame that Spike was misused for most of this year. And look at that. Vaughn Kreed is swatting Spike with a simple punch. We did that huge diving maneuver there. Only Vaughn Kreed can make someone look so strong one moment and turn him in to make him look so weak the next. As Spike now looking good for Spike. As Vaughn Kreed, the only man left, going up top and diving with that elbow jump through the table. And now, oh no, he's gonna fall up with this damn move. Not on the floor, not on the floor, no! Spine shatter. And folks, Spike's spine's gotta be shattered. I mean, we ate that elbow to the table. Shoot out the Gene Starwind, and look at this again, the feet on the ropes, come on! I've seen so many damn matches end like this. Go on, Gene, son of a bitch. Spike's Beagle just got eliminated by Vaughn Kreed there.